Hit that subscribe button and the bell icon beside it to check out our latest videos before anyone else. Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and this is the gaming review, battery drain test and the heat test of the new Nokia 6. So guys, this is the phone and I'm gonna play these 5 games, that's Asphalt 8, Modern Combat 5, Warhammer, Legends and PUBG Mobile. So I'll be playing these games at least for one level and then check the temperature. By the way, current battery percentage is 66% and after I'm done with the gaming review, we can see how much the battery drain for the complete gameplay. Now for the heat test, I'll be taking pictures continuously for 5 minutes and that's going to be an intensive heat test and we'll see how hot this phone will get. By the way, there is no AC or fan running in the background and there's no air circulation in the room and there are 2 big strobes of lights on either side, so it's going to be pretty hot. By the way, current room temperature is 32 degrees. Now with that said, I'll start the gaming review with Asphalt 8. And before I do that, I'll start the timer. So guys, that was the end of the first race. Let's check the temperature. Room temperature is still 32 degrees and on the front we have seen a maximum of 41 degrees. So that's the maximum temperature on the front and at the bottom it is 40 degrees. Now on the back it is 39 degrees. So that's pretty decent, but it has been only 4 minutes since I've been started playing the game. And that will be the end of Asphalt 8. I'll be playing the rest of the games. By the way, there was no lag or any kind of issues while playing the game. Visuals were great and the gameplay was very smooth. Now the only problem that I faced was with the speaker. Usually all the phones have the speaker on the right side, but this phone has it on the left side and it gets easily muffled. Now with that said, let's move on to the next game, that is Modern Combat 5. So guys, that was the end of the first level on Modern Combat 5. Let's check the temperature. On the front it is 42 degrees. That's the maximum temperature. At the bottom it is 40 degrees. And on the back it is 41 degrees. And at the bottom it is 39 degrees. 39, 40. For some reason this phone is getting pretty hot even at the bottom. Now with that said, temperature is still manageable and coming to the gaming experience, there was no lag and visuals were really good. So it's been 10 minutes since I've been playing games and the current battery percentage is 62. So approximately 4% of battery has drained for 10 minutes of gameplay. Next I'll play Warhammer. So guys, that was the end of one level of Warhammer. Now let's check the temperature. Currently room temperature is 33 degrees and phone's temperature has reached 43 degrees on the front. That seems to be the maximum temperature. At the bottom it is 42 degrees, which has never happened to me before. I've even seen 44 degrees. That's pretty rare. So even at the bottom of the phone it is 42, 43 degrees. Now on the back it is 40 degrees. and at the top it is 42 degrees. Now the phone definitely feels warm. By the way, there was no issues with the gameplay, visuals and everything was pretty good. No complaints over there. But as I've said, phone feels slightly warm, and unlike other phones, entire phone feels warm. Especially this particular area for some reason feels noticeably warm. So it has been 20 minutes since I've been playing games and current battery percentage is 58%. So phone used 8% of battery for 20 minutes of gameplay. Next I'll play Shadowgun Legends. So guys, I was not able to play the game completely, but I've been playing this game for about 7 minutes. Now let's check the temperature on the front. So it has reached 45 degrees and on the back it is 44 degrees. That's some 46, 47, that's the maximum temperature I've seen. Even if it was just for a split second, I've seen 47 degrees, so that's the maximum temperature. At the bottom it is 42 degrees and on the front it is 42 degrees. So the entire phone gets heated up. Especially for this game, Shadowgun Legends, for just 8 minutes of gameplay, this entire part became pretty hot. But the good thing is there was no problem with the visuals or the gameplay. I was not able to play the game properly, but there was no lag and visuals were good. Now the final game in the list is PUBG Mobile. Let's see how this game turns out. By the way, I've been playing games continuously for 29 minutes and current room temperature is 35 degrees. And if you have seen the time, it is 8:23. At night, the room temperature is 35 degrees. You can imagine how intensive this gaming review is. You might not see these temperatures, but in the worst case scenario, your phone might get this hot. It's been 30 minutes since I've been playing games and current battery percentage is 55%. So that's 11% of battery life drained for half an hour of gameplay, which is kinda bad. So guys, I've played the game for 10 minutes. Now let's check the temperature. On the front it is 44 degrees. That's the maximum temperature, and at the bottom it is 42 degrees. On the back it is 43 degrees. At the bottom it is 41 degrees. So on the whole, it's not a pretty bad deal. The maximum temperature I've seen throughout the gaming was 47, 46, 47 degrees, and the phone did become pretty hot. And the worst thing about this particular phone is the entire phone, including the top part and the bottom part, becomes hot. So far I've been playing games continuously for 40 minutes and the current battery percentage is 51. So the phone used 15% of battery life for 40 minutes of intensive gameplay. Coming to the gaming experience on the PUBG Mobile, there was no lag, everything was great. This time I was able to kill someone without getting killed. So guys, now for the intensive heat test, I'm gonna take pictures continuously for 5 minutes and then check the temperature. And I'm not gonna take any breaks. Currently the temperature on the front is 43 degrees, that's the maximum temperature, and on the back it is 42, 44 degrees. So let's push the phone even further to see how hot this phone gets. Now I'm gonna start the timer and start taking the pictures. Guys, for some reason camera app is not responding. So guys, it's been 5 minutes since I've been taking pictures. Now let's check the temperature. On the front it is 47 degrees. That's the maximum temperature. And on the back I've seen a maximum of 45 degrees. So that seems to be the maximum temperature. Now let's check the sides. Even the sidebar has reached a 42 degrees. and this entire part definitely feels warm. So for intensive camera usage, phone can reach a maximum of 47 degrees, which is unexpected. I thought it will definitely cross 50 or 51 degrees. So for 5 minutes of intensive camera usage, phone used just 4% of battery. That's a pretty good deal, but because of the heating issue, I guess, capturing speeds were pretty low. Now let me just check how many pictures I took, just for a quick reference. Today in just 5 minutes, I took 371 pictures. So guys, that was the gaming review, battery drain test and the heat test of the new Nokia 6 2018 edition. I've seen a maximum of 47 degrees on intensive camera test and even while gaming, even though it doesn't seem like a big number, at least considering other phones. Because of the complete unibody metal design, phone really feels hot. I've seen phones that reached 51 degrees, but still they didn't feel all that hot in hand. But this particular phone definitely feels warm and hot on intensive usage. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you want us to make any specific video, tweet out to us with the hashtag AskGreedyTech on Twitter and we will try to make it as soon as possible. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.